Okay, Sistas fans. Now, a couple people brought this to my attention last night. Again, I'm going through tweets and DMs from last night's episode. Like I said yesterday in one of my videos, I'm trying to do better about keeping up with messages and whatnot, because sometimes you all catch things that I never even thought of. But consulting producers include Crystal Renee Hayslett and Angela. I cannot pronounce the last name, but this is Fatima and Pam as consulting producers, which honestly, that's the reason I'm doing the video. It was brought to my attention when a follower was like, Jeremy, do you think the reason the Fatima scenes are so good compared to like the rest of the sisters is because Crystal's involved behind the scenes? I'm like, what do you mean? Because I always knew, from the interviews that, she was like a styling consultant and did wardrobe on a bunch of Tyler Perry stuff. But then, she moved on from that position to focus on the acting side. But no, it looks like she is doing things behind the scenes. Now, I didn't check to see if this is like an every episode thing, but this could definitely be a reason why the Fatima scenes are so good, because in my review and on my live stream, I talked about how I think Pam and Fatima were the standouts of last night's episode. Their specific scenes. Pam was on point. She had good clapbacks. She had the right amount of being nosy, but at the same time being comedic. Fatima really stood on her own in the episode. Sure, you had the great scene between her and Zach on the phone, but the encounter with Hayden in the parking lot, her back and forth with Karen over the phone, that was just Fatima. Yeah, Andy was in the parking lot too, but when Fatima tripped that poor man up, I lost it. But yeah, this could actually explain a lot, because it's like, you have a little bit more input into, I think this scene would go better like this, or, this and that. But yeah, consulting producer. So even though it looks like Tyler is still doing all the writing, the fact that there are people behind the scenes who have a bit of leeway in terms of how the episodes are being shaped, this could explain why season 4 is so damn good. Like I said before, it's not perfect, but it's a hell of a lot better than season 3. Just my opinion. But let me know, did you know that some of the actors are actually doing behind the scenes stuff? I pointed this out in some other shows, like for example, House of Pain. Lance Gross wrote the episode Fine Wine. I believe that Karl Payne, aka Cole Brown from Martin, who is kind of the Uncle Phil character on Young Dylan, I believe he was either writing or directing a couple episodes on that. So I'm just glad to see the Tyler Perry cast branching out to behind the camera as well as in front of it. But like in the case of Crystal, you have a person who was behind the scenes who's now in front of the camera. So this is just some great stuff. But yeah, do you think this is why those scenes were so damn good last night? And I hope we see more of this in the future, because getting input from the actors and allowing them to do other things is definitely not only increasing their resume, but showcasing their talent as well as others in just so many ways than what we're just used to seeing. So congrats to them. Like I said, maybe I'll have to go back and check some of the end credits to various episodes to see if other Sistas actors work behind the scenes as producers, or something along those lines, to explain why certain scenes just came across so either hilarious, dramatic, or heartfelt. So thanks to those who sent me the intel. As always, if you come across any information like this, feel free to hit me up on social media. Links are in the description below. Hit the bell icon and select all. That way you don't miss out whenever I post content on the channel. Hit subscribe. We're less than 250 people away from 200,000 subscribers. Hit the thumbs up button to show you like the video. And if you would like to donate to the channel, feel free to do so on PayPal or Cash App.